I remember I did back in my anatomy when I was in my second year of medical school. So this is what is known as a disuse atrophy. So disuse atrophy is more like as you're not using a part of a body, it becomes smaller and smaller. Do you understand? So as you're not using a part of the body, it becomes smaller and smaller. Just it like that. So mostly affects this thing, what do you call it? Mostly affects the muscles. So as you're not using the muscles, they're actually becoming smaller and smaller and smaller, So disuse atrophy just refers to wasting or reduction in the size of muscles, and usually occurs when you have not used that muscle for a very long time. Okay, so it's essentially the body's own way of conserving energy. When the muscle is not regularly being activated, it will channel its energy towards other parts of the body that are being used. So it's a decrease in muscle mass and strength too, right? So the muscle mass and also its function is decreased because what? You are not prioritizing it. Okay, so that's just what it means. Sorry, let me get this right. Okay. So there's a reduce in the mass and strength simply because there's inactivity and the mobility has been reduced, right? So lack of movement reduces the stimulation of muscle fibers, leading to what? Protein breakdown and shrinkage. So it's often what? Reversible with proper rehabilitation, though prolonged disuse can cause permanent changes. So that's what we got. So causes is immobilization, castings or splintings, sedentary lifestyle, prolonged inactivity, you rest in bed too much, lack of exercise, neurological conditions like you have stroke, you have spinal cord injury, nerve damage, all those kind of things, chronic illnesses, all those conditions that limit your ability to move around, So symptoms is what physically you notice that your muscle is actually shrinking in size. Okay. You notice weakness and reduced endurance. You notice fatigue during simple activities, and there will be difficulties performing some tasks that previously you were able to perform. You understand that kind of thing? So this is muscle atrophy. I have a picture here. You can see how big this leg is. You can see how small this other leg is. Okay, so management, physical therapy and exercise, electrical stimulation just to activate the muscles in severe cases, nutritional support, so the person should be taking adequate proteins to support the muscle rebuilding, The preventive strategies, that's all those early mobilization after surgery or after an injury, regular activity. So that's what we got for this disuse atrophy.